Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Early Mornings LALATE. It's a 6:30 edition, the bottom of the hour. Hope you're good and safe. Did you miss the 6 o'clock show? Well, this is the 6:30 one. And boy, I'm so excited because there's breaking developments overnight. Push is underway to get that stimulus check out. And push is underway to extend UI, FPUC, and FPUC because they're all expiring in late December or have expired. Meantime, exciting news about that $2,400 that can land in your hands if you're on SSDI, SSI, and Social Security Railroad benefits, and a 20% increase and a step up every year. But the president wants stimulus to go out right now. That's the breaking developments. The president wants stimulus to go out right now. Mitch has said it's his first item of business, but will it be? This is Early Mornings LALATE. Hey, good morning, everybody. It's Early Mornings LA. How are you? The toast is toasting, the butter is buttering. I'm here, you're here, and apparently the cream cheese is here also. Viewers said that they prefer cream cheese over butter. Can you imagine the controversy of this? The scandal of it all. Apparently, cream cheese won it over butter. More viewers said they preferred cream cheese over butter on their morning toast. So the question of today is, for your eggs, do you prefer bacon or sausage? Do you prefer bacon or sausage with your eggs? I love bacon. I mean, it's sort of obvious. Did you say me the bacon? You didn't say me the bacon again. I just do it. If you've not subscribed, please go to the Funniest channel, subscribe, because I'm finding money for you right now. And I'm also ensuring that you get financially stable throughout this pandemic. And I'm updating you by the minute. I went live, I went taped, we're having a lot of fun, and no one else is getting you money by the minute. And yesterday, I had 2 big success stories, more about them in a second. Also, like this video. In this video, I'll be going over a little bit over the success stories. Then I'll be turning to that $2,400 for SSDI, SSI, and Social Security and Railroad benefits. Then I'll be turning to what the president could do for you to get this stimulus relief out. And finally, those success stories. And I forgot. You're chatting. Are you chatting about me? Who are you chatting about? Are you talking about my... You're chatting over there. There's a super chat. Yes, if you're joining me at 6:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time when the show debuts, it's a enhanced viewing experience with a live chat over to the side. Hopefully I'm pointing in the right direction, this way or that way. I feel like the guy on the tarmac at the airport. It's like this way or that way. The live chat allows you to chat with your Power Buddies and interact with them while watching this video. It's an instant premiere that also features the ability to super chat. Thank you for the people who super chatted as well. The great feature about the function is everyone that tunes into Early Mornings LA is a regular viewer. So you see familiar faces while you have your morning coffee. It's like chatting with people across the country from a different state and a different city and asking them how the weather is while starting your new day with a lighthearted, easy breezy broadcast. This show is lighthearted and easy breezy. It's Early Mornings LA. Nothing hard pressing. That's the middle day programming. So we keep it very lighthearted and very fresh. And let's get to the breaking news. The breaking news as you start the new day is that there really is a push underway to get stimulus out. And it seems as though there's trying to ramp it up on 2 sides. One viewer actually last night had a really insightful comment. She thought that there's now a push for Nancy to be more accommodating because her process is not working. In the last 24 hours, or 48 hours, she's really switched from saying her way or the highway to now negotiate with me and give me something. The ironic thing about it is that Nancy Pelosi has turned down a lot of stuff, and not accepting things has cost you $7,000 to $8,000 or $9,000 of money. Under Steve Mnuchin, she was offered $450 a week. She turned that down. That's about $7,000. Mitch McConnell offered her $300 a week. That's about $6,000. So she's cost you a lot of money, and ultimately it's her liability to endure because UI, PUA, FPUC are all expiring in a few weeks, Nancy. And by not accepting those offers, there's no way to extend them currently. The president's called for stimulus to go right out right now. But can he do executive orders, and would he do executive orders? Well, there's $800 billion of CARES Act 1 money that would amount to a $5,000 stimulus check. It's really great news, and Mitch would do it. The question is, why hasn't he done it? And as one viewer said, can you go to Washington, LALATE, and explain it to him? Because you explain it so simple and so obvious. It just sounds like something that Mitch would do. I believe 100% that Mitch would do this. It's just I don't understand why no one has gotten to him to understand this is exactly what Mitch McConnell likes. Not spending money, using existing money and repurposing it as a stimulus relief. He wants you to have a stimulus check. He wants you to have enhanced unemployment benefits. He wants to extend your UI and PUA. He wants you to have a rent eviction moratorium. And he's not against any of these things. The problem is that he's had two people on the other side that wants to snowball it with a lot of other stuff that's not urgent at the moment. As you sit here in November, what's urgent is you. Your state and locals need to have relief, but they're not urgent at the moment. And that's where we are. Now, $2,400, wow. A 20% increase? Yes. How about step up every year? Yes. For SSI, SSDI, and Social Security railroad benefits? Oh boy, yes. This is what Joe Biden wants to give you. Joe Biden wants to give people on SSI, SSDI, and Social Security benefits $2,400 as a stimulus check on top of the stimulus check I was just talking about. He thinks you have not been getting enough money. And so he wants to give you $200 a month every month to the end of December 2021, which you count from today would be $2,600. It could be up to $4,000. Then he wants to give you a 20% increase. He wants to give you a 20% increase lifetime, not lifeline. I almost said lifeline, lifetime. So he thinks that you have not made enough money over the past years, and he wants to step up everyone up to 20% lifetime. So if you're making $1,000 now a month, he wants you to get $1,200 lifetime. But there's more. But there's more. If you call right now, you get the 2 cutlery set to go with that. There's more. Every time I say that, I feel like I'm an infomercial. There's more because he wants to also tie your SSI, SSDI, and Social Security benefits to a new benchmark. It's currently tied to COLA, and COLA is just the ugly duckling of the federal government. It doesn't do much of anything. It's just flat. Your milk goes up and COLA's flat, and your eggs go up and your COLA's flat. So everyone's sort of sick of COLA. So he wants to tie it to something else that moves up more frequently and will give you a step up all the time. You know, it was just about a week ago that the Federal Reserve Chair, Jerome Powell, said, don't worry about it. I'm making sure that there's no more inflation during this pandemic. I have it under control. He understood about the issue about milk and eggs. How much are you spending on milk and eggs? Drop in the comments below. I love to see it. How much are you spending on milk and eggs, and has it gone up, and where are you from? Here in Los Angeles, at least where I am, eggs have always been a fortune. I don't know why. Once in a great while, they are cheaper. Now, if I go to some of the ethnic markets, which I absolutely adore, you can get eggs really cheaply. I don't know why. Maybe because they're non-unionized. Maybe the unions control the eggs. I don't know. But the milk has traditionally been not that expensive, and suddenly it just started running up. So there you go. Next, stimulus checks. Mitch would do it. Yes, absolutely. And how about stimulus checks from your cities and counties? Oh, yes. Yesterday and the day before, the Orange County in Florida unveiled a stimulus check program for CARES Act 1 and gave out about $1,800 stimulus checks to its residents within about a half an hour. Oregon did one a few weeks earlier for about $800. So these things are out there. If you're on SSI and SSDI and Social Security and railroad benefits, and that $2,400 really excites you, well, also consider CARES Act 1 money. It's available for you now, and you can get it if you're looking for rent or food or stimulus checks. You do qualify. Now, some success stories. In the last 24 hours, last night on Purple Power Live and earlier on Afternoon's Check, Marie on Afternoon's Check revealed that because of this video, because of this channel, she got CARES Act 1 grant for her family, and now they're going to get months of free rent because of this channel. And she said she's forever grateful. Well, I'm very grateful for you for getting that. Congratulations. Again, that's Maria from New Jersey. 6 months of free grant rent for New Jersey for her and her family. She definitely needs it. So this is what? This is November, December, January, February, March, April, May. Wow. So she'll get out of the pandemic. That is incredible. Then Barbara Perez out of South Florida. I think it was Miami Springs, Florida. She was in the Purple Power chat last night. And she said she just got a rent grant after watching my video. So congratulations to Barbara Perez. She's the second viewer in South Florida that I got. You'll hear me talk a lot of times about the senior citizen who got a grant in South Florida because of me, for her and no less than 5 of her girlfriends. These are senior citizens, and they got the grants literally by the 11th hour because the program was closing. So what's ironic about this, and this is this message of positivity to start your new morning, is that in the Purple Power chat last night, people came in a little bit later and they were saying, I can't find a rent grant in Florida. And then some people were coming in with a negative comment. There is no rent grant in Florida. And then Barbara Perez was still in the room. She's like, I just got one from this guy. What's your problem? So the bottom line is keep it positive and keep it focused, and it's out there. You'll find it. There's been people that say there's nothing in their entire state ever existed and never will exist. That's just not true. Every state got a lot of money from this $150 billion of CARES Act 1 grants. In fact, one of the comments that was quite funny was someone said, Illinois didn't get any money from the CARES Act 1 grant. Oh, yeah, it did. They got most of the money. I've not detailed this on the channel, but the CARES Act 1 grants were given to states based upon how big the state is on population. And states that, obviously Texas, California, New York, and Florida got big ones. And then the next groups like Illinois and New Jersey, and, they got lot of money. I'm not talking about this type of money. I'm talking about a lot of money. So it's there, and go get it. Finally, what's happening this week? Well, the push is underway to get stimulus out by congressional action. There's some people that say, can you just talk about a stimulus check and not talk about grants? And they don't understand that the stimulus programs that have been proposed by Nancy Pelosi are $500 or $600. It's some really nominal, ridiculous thing. And I'm trying to get people thousands of dollars, like Maria, they got 6 months of free rent. Imagine how much money that is compared to a $500 stimulus check. It's just night and day. And so, I'm keeping you in touch. There is a lot of angry narrative going between Nancy and Steve, Nancy and Mitch and Chuck. And it's just, there's nothing informative in there except name calling. And, the focus of this channel is to get you money and to get you through the pandemic. And you and I don't care if it's called a stimulus check, or if it's called a stimulus rent, or if it's called rent aid. Money is money. And the more money it is, the better money it is. And that's how we remain focused. If you've not already subscribed, please go to the front channel, subscribe, because the doomsday is starting. And join me at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Pacific Standard Time for Morning to LALATE, in which I'll detail big blockbuster of information, more grants, more details, and all that. I'm here to get you money, and we're getting money together. And thank you to the new subscribers. We're adding about 2,000 a day, so we're on fire. Absolutely on fire, because no one is looking out to help you more than me and this family. Also like this video. As always, stay informed, stay smiling, and stay LALATE for more.